Don't compare yourself or your life with others. Just like there is no comparison between the sun and the moon. They shine when it's their time. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Namita, and as you must have guessed it by now that today we are going to talk about comparison and how not to compare ourselves with other people, how to stop comparing our lives with others. Now these days there is so much of awareness about mental health issues. People are going through a lot of stress, depression, anxiety. They experience panic attacks and these kind of situations. But have you ever thought, why is it increasing? The primary reason is this whole comparison mess. We are all comparing our lives and our situations with other people, and then we end up feeling inferior, and ultimately we feel depressed or we get anxious, isn't it? Tell me if this is not right. This is what is happening. Forget about making comparisons in real life. We are making virtual comparisons. We look at people on social media and we feel that their life is much better than ours, or they look much better than us. That is why we have to feel bad about ourselves, and that is why there is depression. First of all, let's try to understand, why do we actually compare? Because we are wise enough, we are all adults. Why do we still compare? It all started in our childhood, right in our homes, when our behavior, our conduct, our performance was compared with our siblings. There were always tags. One sibling is good, the another one is bad. Isn't it? We were compared with our own brothers and sisters, then with our friends, our neighbors, our cousins, and the saddest part is that as children we were even compared to the adults. Look at us. The adults would say, look at us, how good we are, how good we behave, see how we perform. Look at you, how bad you are. Ultimately, we all ended up feeling inferior. Maybe at that time we did not realize, but as an adult, are you realizing it now that it hit your confidence really bad? Our confidence was punctured every time we were compared. But what happened in childhood is something which we have no control over right now. Yes, it was not the right thing to do, and this has actually formed a pattern in our life that we are still comparing ourselves with other people. Just because our marks were compared, class 10, class 12, how much have you scored, was always less than somebody else. And the comparison was never made with those people who did not perform as we did, or whose behavior were not even, forget about better, they were not behaving like we did. But we were compared always with people who were much ahead of us in different areas. So we have learned that we are not good enough. We are not good in studies. We cannot speak in English well. Our speech is not right. We are not even good looking because someone was better looking. We are clumsy. We are not clean. We cannot do things well. We are not organized. These were all fit into our heads. Just like PK says, wrong number fit kar diya hai na? He says that kono wrong number hai ka? Ye wrong number hai. We have to right now as adults dial the right number, which says that stop this whole comparison game. Yes, it was not our fault then, but right now there is an inner critique which has been programmed to tell you that you are not good enough, that somebody else is doing well in career, in relationship, making more money, having a better job than you, they are more sound financially, they are driving better cars. Everything is better in everybody else's life but yours. Now you have to stop this inner critique as an adult. You're still doing it. Something which started in childhood is continuing now. You're comparing everything with everybody. The first thing we need to do is stop this inner critique which was programmed, which the ego of whose was filled with those comparisons made in childhood. Now you have to stop this inner critique and tell it that this is not right. This inner wounded child will always tell you that you're still doing it bad. You are not good enough. You are not performing the way you should. You're not doing well in your life. Stop it. Tell it. I'm not listening to you. Because you're an adult. You understand this whole thing. You're understanding the pattern, how the things are continuing, and it is not your fault. It was somewhere in your mind to think like that, to make comparisons. You're not doing it on your own. You were forced to do that, and you're just continuing something which started in past. Stop it now. You don't want to play this game. You don't want to play this whole comparison game. Forget about what started in your family and what was done to you by your adults. This whole capitalism, this whole modern world somewhere want you to make comparisons. You are sitting in front of your TV screens or your laptops or your phones. You don't know that this whole social media, the whole materialism is asking you to make more comparisons. Look at other people. Their skin is glowing more than yours. So apply this cream, use this makeup, do this and do that. This person is having a branded handbag. You don't have it. Other people are wearing such wonderful outfits. You cannot afford it. Take loans and buy this. Drive a better car. Take loan and own a better home, a better apartment. They want you to make comparisons. We have to be wise enough to understand that it should not burn our pockets. Any comparison, if it's killing our financial, mental, physical, emotional condition, it is not right for us. And that is why I keep telling you to work on different skills to sharpen this wisdom. Be wise enough to understand that this world doesn't want you to feel content, complete and happy. Your unhappiness, your comparison, your inferiority complex is reaping them benefits. Don't get caught up into this web. It's very deep. You won't be able to come out of it. It's an abyss. Once you are into it, you won't be able to come out of it. And this is what you have to do. Break this cycle right now. No one wants you to feel good about yourself. If you feel good about yourself, you will not buy their cosmetics. You will not buy their branded handbags, outfits, clothes, bikes, cars, homes. You will not buy any of these things. They want you to consume all that they are producing, and that is why your comparison is important. See, even I am forced to compare myself because it was there in my childhood also. I never felt good enough. I felt I was flawed. I can't do anything in my life. And it is still sometimes it triggers me, though I have worked on it a lot. When it comes to this channel, when I see it is not growing and I look at people who are doing better than me, I feel that they have probably collaborated. They got more views from there. You won't believe that my inbox is full with all those collaboration requests or endorsement requests, applications, whichever. I will not take names. The same applications which many other people are endorsing. They are just uploading a video of having conversation with either a native speaker or a trainer. I have all of those requests. I don't entertain those. What's the point? If this whole channel was created to make you, to empower you to learn different skills on your own, not just English. Be wise enough. This channel is meant to empower you to do well in your life. I want each one of us to become our best versions. But what if I tell you to buy this app using my code or spend money doing that? Then the whole point of this channel is meaningless. I get tempted to do that when I make comparisons. Then I bring myself back. You're doing well. You've come here this far without any support. I have not taken help from any application where I've talked to other people and I've got some viewership from there. No, it is just my whole content which has brought me here. Though it has taken a lot of hard work, but it's okay. I'm not going to compare. So we all get caught up into this comparison game, but let's stop playing it. We don't want to play it. No, it is not going to help us in any way. So what we need to do, the first thing, that inner wounded critique, that child has to be stopped, that voice has to be stopped. We are not going to listen to it anymore. We are not. The second thing that we have to do is celebrate our own self. Embrace and accept your uniqueness, your own strengths, and tell yourself that you've achieved a lot. You're working, earning money, taking responsibility of your family. You're still working on your self-growth. You've come this far just on your own. Isn't it enough? When you accept yourself, when you start celebrating your own gifts, your skills, your talents, and when you know that I am different from everybody else. We are all different people. We come from different backgrounds. We've had different kind of support systems. Some of us had no support at all. Then it would be easy for us to not compare ourselves with other people. It would be very easy to embrace our originality. Let's be what we are and celebrate our existence. Celebrate our uniqueness. Know your strengths and your weaknesses too. If you're weak somewhere, you don't have to put in a lot of efforts to shine in that area. Shine where your strength is, something which is unique to you, your own gift, your own talent. Polish your own skills, and that is how you'll be able to come out as a better person. And that's what we are targeting every day. See, if you look at it, in desert there are cactus. There are not too many other leafy green plants, because to survive in a desert the stem has to modify the leaves into thorns. So its survival mechanism. In the similar way, wherever we have come, we've come this far because our situations have made it a point that we have to behave in a certain way. We are like this because our situations did not permit us to grow our wings fully. But now as an adults, we can do that. Let's do it. So let's count our blessings first of all. We have a good whole physical mechanism. We have sharp minds. We are emotional people. We are working on our growth. We have not just stopped where we were 10 years back. We are moving ahead. Even if we are taking little steps, we have come this far. So let's be thankful. Let's show gratitude to all that we have been given. We have 2 eyes, 2 hands, 2 legs. We are complete, and we are being able to work on our own well-being. That is enough. So the day we are thankful, we will not get tempted by other people's achievements. We'll be able to compare ourselves with our past self, and that is the only comparison which is required in anybody's life. If you have to make comparisons, compare yourself with your past self, the person you were 10 years back. Have you come ahead? Are you doing better? Yes, you are. And then you'll feel wonderful. And that's what we have to do. So we are not going to do a lot. We are just going to celebrate our skills, our uniqueness, accept that we are all different. We have to compare ourselves with our past self, the older or the younger self. Aren't we becoming better? Aren't we polishing? Yes, we are. And then practice gratitude every day. You don't let your inner voice tell you that you're not good enough. Yes, you're doing good enough. You're doing well. If you look at it logically, then we are all stories. In the end, we are nothing but stories. Our struggles, our suffering, everything is part of the story. Let's write a happy ending to ours. This story. It can be a happy ending if we want so. There might be a lot of difficult twists and turns which we have already passed. Now let's just focus on this journey of life and keep moving ahead by just accepting ourselves completely and being thankful for what we have. So I hope after this you will not get into the comparison trap. You will be more happy and fulfilled within yourself. Let's stay content with whatever we have, but at the same time, let's keep striving for the betterment. I will end this video right here, and I'll see you in my next one. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye-bye for now.